Here we are. I'm at the airport getting ready to go to Las Vegas. Let me just check a few things, see if we're actually on live. Yes, we are. All right, I'm going to share this to a group. I think that's all I'm going to share with. We are live. I'm live on YouTube, Facebook. This is the start of the journey to NAB. I'm going to be leaving the airport here shortly. Let me know if you can hear everything okay. I think you can. Let me just check. I'm going to be leaving the airport here shortly. Yes, looks good. Looks good. So I'm just waiting. I have a little bit of time, another half hour or so. This is what the airport looks like. Let me just turn it around. There we go. It was funny that the Dunkin' Donuts over there did not open when I got here. They had a line a mile long. They still have a line a mile long. I thought that was rather funny. Interesting. So, yeah, I'm streaming off my iPhone, and I have multiple options. Not only can I do the front and the back camera, I can also do ultra wide and zoom. Pretty cool. While streaming live. That's the neat part. So, what do you think? Are there going to be any surprises at NAB this year? I don't think there's going to be any surprises, certainly not in the Final Cut Pro realm, because they've already pre-announced Final Cut Pro 10.6.2, and Final Cut Pro is going to be on the NAB show floor via NAB show and future media conferences. They have an area they call it the Innovation Theater that's going to be about 90% Final Cut Pro. Short sessions, how to use it. There's one of them. They start this afternoon at 3 o'clock West Coast time, Pacific Daylight Time. So, but that's the first time Final Cut Pro has been on the NAB show floor since Apple was there in 2007. This is the first time they've been on the actual NAB show floor, so that's pretty cool. I think we're going to see some interesting things. I have some vendors to go see. I'm going to see the Digital Anarchy. Digital Anarchy is they're co-sponsoring my trip to NAB, so we'll be stopping to see them. They've been on the show anyway. It doesn't make, the sponsorship is one thing, but they have been on Final Cut TV Live as well, besides being a sponsor. So we'll be stopping by there to see what they have to say. I think Monday, but I'll probably stop by maybe today too. And then the other sponsor is Roger Bolton from Coremount. They are also sponsoring my trip to NAB, so he's not going to be here, he said. He said it's too much of a hassle to fly out, but so, and don't forget, buy me a coffee. Where is that stuff? Where do I do buy me a coffee? I'll have to look it up, but buymeacoffee.com/Richard Taylor. You can do that anytime. Now, I've already had my 1 cup of coffee, so I'm good, and I got some real brewed tea, sugarless, so I'm going to put Splenda in there, so 0 calories. That makes it nice. But normally I would not be eating until about noontime here, East Coast, so that's like 9 o'clock West Coast time. I have to get adjusted to that still, so. Normally I don't eat much in the morning. I have 1 or 2 cups of coffee.
If you have any service items that need to be tagged, any strollers, car seats, wheelchairs, walkers, please approach podium now, and I'm glad to tag these items for you.
5:30. It's 5:30 East Coast time, which is 2:30 West Coast time.
We still have upgrades available if you're
I think NAB starts 10 a.m. this morning on Sunday. They're starting on Sunday this year instead of typically they were on Monday, but this year they started on Sunday. So in any event, if you want to follow along on YouTube, just follow along. As a matter of fact, I have to put that on the YouTube. Let me do that real quick. I have to put it on the YouTube channel. Let me see here. Where's my YouTube? I have to actually go on to YouTube. I forgot to do this. One of the disadvantages with using this setup, there it is there, I have to save to playlist. I can't do that. Let me see. NAB, where is NAB? NAB 2018. Here we go. NAB 2022 playlist. Done. So now this is on the NAB, YouTube NAB playlist. That's where you want to go if you want to follow along these videos that I'm doing when I'm at the airport, when I'm at the other airport, besides on the NAB show floor. I'll mark the ones at NAB show floor specifically, but this one says, first off, I'm going to start the numbering 001. This is the first one, 002, 003. So if you go to the highest number available, that'll be the most recent one. But I'm not going to be putting these on Facebook, on the Facebook groups, like this one at the airport. It's not Final Cut Pro specific related, so I'm not going to put it on all the other Facebook groups. When I do Final Cut Pro related stuff at NAB, I'll post those to the Facebook groups. With the exception, I am going to post all of the videos to Final Cut Radio TV on Facebook. If you go to facebook.com/groups/Final Cut Radio TV, I will be posting every video to that Facebook group. And also I'll post some of them to Final Cut Pro Tips and Tricks. We have about 7,000 members over there, but mostly Final Cut Radio TV on Facebook. Go to that group. It's open. It's available to the public if you want to watch it on Facebook. If you want to watch it on YouTube, that's not a problem because it'll automatically be on YouTube if you subscribe over there. So that's it. I'm going to be on the airplane shortly, a little while. Non-stop flight. I always get non-stop flights if I can. Let me just check one thing. So there you go. So I'm monitoring Facebook groups, and then I have my YouTube because I don't get comments live. Here we go, YouTube. Done. So there we go. Tap to unmute. Done. So there we go. All right. Tap to unmute. Done. So there we go. All right. Tap to unmute. I don't know how to tap to unmute. It doesn't say how to tap to mute again. I didn't see that in the YouTube app. But anyway, I'll be in Vegas shortly. It's not that long a trip. I'm coming from the East Coast, of course, going to the West Coast, so it's a bit of a trip. But I'll be headed out there. Let's look at the people coming around. There we go. There's the Dunkin' Donuts. Very long line. Starbucks had a long line as well. But there we go, back over here. So I'm going to head out of here shortly. I'm not going to be on here too long. Well, I do have free Wi-Fi in the airport, so that's cool. They have a Wi-Fi set up, so I'm going to fix a couple things in my bag. I downloaded some Netflix TV shows to watch on my flight. I have both AirPod Pros and wired earphone AirPods. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here right now. If you have any comments, you can comment over there at YouTube, youtube.com/Richard Taylor TV. As a matter of fact, I made a badge up for when I'm streaming live. This is what I'll be wearing on the monopod. Final Cut TV, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Richard Taylor TV for both of those. That's what I'll be having as I'm at NAB for like a little credential. When I'm talking to people, they don't have to ask who I am. That will be fine. So all right, I'm going to get out of here for right now, get ready for my flight. And I might be texting a little bit on Twitter. I guess I'm on Twitter, right? I guess it's on Twitter Live. Probably. As a matter of fact, I'm going to check that now that I'm off. But I'm going to get out of here for right now, get ready for my flight, and I will talk to you once I get to NAB. Expect a live stream sometime between 10 and 11 Pacific time, Pacific Daylight Time, because I'll be landing and then I have to drop my bag off at the hotel, my big bag. I'm going to carry my small bag with me because I have laptop and stuff in there. I'm going to scale it down, then I'll go back to the hotel, check in, and empty some of the stuff out of this travel bag that I'll carry with me every day. Anyway, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Spread the word, let people know that I'll be covering NAB Live, mostly Final Cut Pro stuff. My name's Richard Taylor. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in.